Whenever a celebrity or a social media influencer has a controversy attached to their name, one thing we know is coming for sure is an apology video. And most of them, let's face it, seem a bit too fake and overdone. And TikToker OnlyJayus' apology video was no different. But that's just one of many reasons why he's so hated. There is so much more that you might have no idea about. But don't worry, we got you covered. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Detective Gizmo here, and today we'll be talking about why OnlyJayus is the most hated TikTok creator. But before we start, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Talking about her apology video, it wasn't just one controversy she has. There have been numerous TikTok controversies she has had. In fact, every couple months she finds herself in a big scandal, and that's been happening again and again since the last 3 years. And most of it is because of how racist she can be and how she keeps saying the N-word, which as we all know it, is considered disrespectful and extremely hateful to black people. At this point, people of color shouldn't even be following OnlyJayus, considering how much her racist side comes out. But you all might be wondering, how come OnlyJayus gets involved in so many of these controversies? I mean, did you know there was a petition to ban OnlyJayus from TikTok and it actually got more than 4,000, and I mean 4,000 signs? I mean, it's safe to say she's definitely the most hated creator on the platform. Right now, you all might be thinking it's unfair to give her that title, but stay tuned until the end of the video and you will understand why. It all began with a tweet. It was back on 9th of April in 2020, just 12 months after she began posting videos on TikTok. The tweet talked about how much she's annoyed by all the hate she gets on the platform. But here's the thing. There's a rule when it comes to social media. The influencers that acknowledge the hate they're getting just end up getting more hate. It's not a good rule, but it happens. And that's where it all began. Since the start, OnlyJayus received a standard amount of negative feedback on her content. Well, let's face it, once you start going out public with public content, some negative feedback definitely follows. Most people get really good at ignoring it, but it wasn't the case for OnlyJayus. When it comes to her, she's always been really bad at ignoring criticism she got. In fact, even in moments where there was a little negative sentiment attached to her name, she gave it a lot of thought and attention. I mean, even if she saw a random tweet that said, "I never liked OnlyJayus," even that would trigger her. 3 months later, it got even worse. It was when OnlyJayus noticed that another creator named Jonathan Moss had been copying some of her videos word for word.
Know that your birth month actually has a huge effect on who you are as a person and the things that could possibly happen to you.
Yo, did you know that your birth month actually has a huge effect on you and the things that can happen to you in your life?
As soon as she noticed it, she obviously went out and called him out on it. She tweeted that TikTok creators should be called out when they copy other TikTok creators' videos word for word. With the tweet, she even posted a video of Jonathan Moss and directly called him out for copying her videos. Jonathan responded to the tweet and stated that he found the information on Google, and that ended up backfiring for OnlyJayus because now people started mocking her for copying information off of Google. People started mocking her because she herself was copying the content and calling out others for copying it too. I mean, of course, if you think about it, this was unfair. Like, how else is she supposed to make TikTok videos? Is she supposed to go to a library and get her content from antique books? I mean, let's face it, all TikTok creators get information from Google, but OnlyJayus still got attacked, and for only one reason, because people knew she would react to the negative feedback. And that's exactly what happened. She went off to Reddit to talk about all the hate she was getting and how people thought she was problematic and needed to be cancelled. Again, she was complaining about all the hate she got, and just like before, it didn't make it stop, but just made it even worse. And of course, it got worse. Only 6 months after that, an old message of OnlyJayus was dug up where she used the N-word. It was revealed on Twitter, and just like expected, people started attacking OnlyJayus once again. There were a couple of comments in support of Jayus that try to point out that the whole thing happened 4 years ago, but of course, most people were offended and they thought she had to take responsibility no matter how old it was because she did it. Now let's talk about the best response to this exposed chat. Yes, it could have either been so, in terms of no response or a calm response on a tweet or a TikTok video, but of course, knowing OnlyJayus, she went all out and recorded a long, emotional, scripted apology video. Of course, people knew right away that it was completely scripted, and she got mocked on the video as well. However, another YouTuber and TikTok creator by the name of Papa God had talked to Jayus on the phone before the apology video, and he stood up for her. He thought that her intentions were sincere even though the apology was delivered very poorly. He stated that he had a private phone call with Jayus and her problematic and apologetic feelings about the whole situation were different, and her apologetic feelings, though, were completely sincere. To rectify the situation, OnlyJayus started collaborating with other black creators to understand their trauma when people use insulting language like the N-word. Also, 2 weeks after the apology video, OnlyJayus also posted a video about how she read a book on anti-racism. However, her audience didn't buy any of her lies, and to make it even worse, a black content creator named Aunt Karen came forward and exposed her. OnlyJayus emailed the creator about how she wanted to collaborate with her, but only ended up ghosting her later on, after all the heat from the N-word drama cooled off a little. However, let's face it, the call out from Aunt Karen was a pretty unfair call as well, considering content creators can get pretty busy. Of course, collaborations can be difficult to set up, and that's exactly what OnlyJayus said in a voice note to Aunt Karen that went public. In the voice note, OnlyJayus also blamed Aunt Karen for making it public instead of just checking up with her about the collaboration, and of course, Aunt Karen posted screenshots and told her she did get back to her, only to be ghosted. Now, OnlyJayus could have left it there and ended the drama, but we know her, that's not what she did. Instead, like always, she went all out and posted yet another emotionally charged response to all the drama. And of course, the more she reacted, the more people mocked her. It got so bad that at this point, OnlyJayus couldn't even make a simple lighthearted joke without finding herself drowning in yet another scandal. On 23rd of May, she posted a video in which she made a joke like, if a service dog ever approaches you but they're alone, that means that their owner is in trouble and they probably can't move, so you should follow him because you'll get a free wallet. Now, of course, it was only a simple lighthearted joke, but some of her audience took it as another opportunity to mock her and get a reaction out of her. So by now, I'm sure you won't be surprised and you won't find it shocking that a petition to ban OnlyJayus off TikTok got more than 400,000 signatures. Throughout her time on TikTok, OnlyJayus has found herself in scandals again and again, and some people might not realize it, but they get too rude just to get a reaction out of her. However, that has become the main reason that people are so negative towards her, and trust me, it doesn't seem like it will stop anytime soon. And with that, we come to the end of today's video. I hope you liked the video, and if you did, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, press the bell icon so you never miss out on future uploads, and I'll see you guys next time. Till then, peace out and have a great day.